Romeo Yankee, move around, say request.
And over here too, we got the fuel totalizer, so it wants to refuel, hit yes.
This button, right?
Yeah, hit yes, yep. And then 40 gallons, yeah, save. We topped it off, right?
Yep.
All right, there you go. So now our fuel totalizer says, you know, that's an accurate, if you initialize it correctly, it's more accurate than the gauges.
Right.
And I might even subtract a couple of gallons, but I'll do that later.
757 Romeo Yankee, squawk is 02.
Okay, we need to go,
Departure frequency 125.3.
Okay. Start engine, okay, make sure square, pre-taxi seatbelts, flaps up, we already did that. Vent, okay, KPNX on, we gotta go to ATIS.
Let's bring the engine down to about 1,000 RPM.
Transient parking, taxi is Sleepy Hollow.
Or yeah, you got this over here too.
757 Romeo Yankee, change my frequency 118.22.
I should have it memorized, but I still don't.
Ground.
3159 route at transient parking.
126.9.
Taxi is Sleepy Hollow.
So it's already on number 2.
3159
So just select the transmit on 2.
3, visibility 10, sky clear below 12000. Temperature 11, 2.0, altimeter 3015. ILS runway 28 right approaching you, landing and departing runway 28 right and 28 left. Item number 01009er in effect for Montgomery Field. Use caution, aircraft may experience 5G interference in the vicinity of the airport. Hazardous weather information available to flight service frequencies. Advise on for contact, you have information, India.
Okay.
Montgomery information, India, 1553 Zulu. Wind 0703, visibility 10, sky clear below 12000. Temperature 11, 2.0, altimeter 3015. ILS runway 28 right approaching you, landing and departing runway 28 right and 28 left. Item number 01009er in effect for Montgomery Field. Use caution, aircraft may experience 5G interference in the vicinity of the airport. Hazardous weather information available to flight service frequencies.
Back to 1.
Contact, you have information.
This is 1, this is 2.
And then tower is 118.5.
Nope, you're looking at...
No, 125.7.
Yeah, so flip-flop it first. Hit the flip-flop. There, now you have Montgomery ground, now you need Montgomery tower in the bottom. They'll give us 28 left, so it'll be 119.2. There's multiple tower frequencies. This ForeFlight only is listing one of them.
Right, but this is the main one.
No, that's the 28 right one. The main one is 119.2 because when they consolidate back down to one frequency, it's 119.2.
So go to 119.2.
Yeah, so that's just like I would say a glitch of ForeFlight. They're not, the way their algorithm pulls the frequencies, they only, when there's two frequencies, they don't do a good job of telling you which one.
Isn't it designated which one's primary?
Alpha.
So on the chart, it says control tower 119.2,
okay.
So that is the primary. But if you go to the chart supplement, it'll say between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. local time, they split the frequencies for runway 28 left and right. So right now it's before 10 a.m., so the whole airport's on 119.2.
Okay. Are we doing...
We're good on lights for now.
We're going lights for now, okay. We got transponder
441 Bravo Whiskey, Montgomery ground.
AD's beyond, AD test, we have that, taxi light, brakes, test.
So the rest of the checklist, brakes, attitude indicator, turn coordinator, and heading are taxi checks, because this is
those are taxi checks. Okay, so we're
taxi checklist. So we stop the checklist where we're at.
Call ground.
Call ground, then we complete the rest.
At executive with India.
We're doing a northbound departure?
Yeah, Miramar transition northbound.
Okay.
Number 5908 Sierra, Montgomery ground, you clear to the Mammoth Airport via fly runway heading. Radar vectors Oceanside VOR. Then is filed. Maintain 3,000.
Probably we'll get 28 left.
10,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 119.6.
He's got to read all this back after this, so
7341.
give him a chance. Wait.
Clear to Mammoth.
Yep.
Runway heading, radar vectors to Oceanside as filed. 3,000, expect 10,000. 10 minutes after departure, frequency 119.6.
Transition to Miramar for northbound departure.
41. Will advise when
For an executive with India, taxi for northbound departure via Miramar transition.
Roger that, thank you.
Now we can go.
Montgomery ground, Skyhawk 5150 Delta is at executive with information India, ready taxi for northbound Miramar transition.
Yep.
5150 Delta Montgomery ground. Foss is closed. You can expect a right downwind departure. Say your destination.
Chino. Say Chino. We'll take a straight out departure then.
Straight out departure. We're heading out to Chino.
50 Delta.
50 Delta.
Going to be a straight out departure.
50 Delta. Just to confirm, you're saying we can't do the Foss transition.
They're closed. You can do a right downwind departure when we hand you off to SoCal, and they clear you through the Bravo.
Okay, that's what we'd like to do then, 50 Delta. Say again the instructions for us, sorry.
What altitude?
4,500, 50 Delta.
The right downwind is what confused me. Because usually it's a left downwind.
It's a left downwind.
Yep. But I guess he's saying because it's closed, we can do it right downwind because there's not going to be any F-18s there.
Right.
5150 Delta, squawk 0227, departure frequency 125.3.
So just say 0227, departure 125.3.
0227, 125.3, 50 Delta.
50 Delta, runway 28 right, taxi via Juliet, Hotel Alpha.
28 right, taxi to Juliet Hotel Alpha, 50 Delta.
You got the squawk code correct.
Okay.
I wrote it all down. 0227, 125.3. We'll dial that in the run-up area.
Okay. That's all I got?
That's all you got to do.
I don't press anything else.
Ground,
Nope.
taxi via Hotel, cross runway 23 to Hotel.
Juliet Hotel Romeo.
Juliet Hotel
Taxi via
Alpha,
Hotel.
28 right.
Cross runway 23 and taxi via Hotel, Cap 433.
We're going to do this later, right? When we get up there.
Yeah, so let's just go, and then I'll show you the taxi checks from memory here.
Okay.
So brakes are our first thing once we get rolling. Brakes. And then my controls.
Gear controls.
All right. My brakes work. Gear controls.
My controls.
Clear right, clear to left. The other taxi checks on that checklist is just to make sure. Clear, is to make sure. Go straight for a second.
5908 Sierra is fly runway heading, radar vectors
is in a turn, you're just making sure this is turning and this is turning and this is level. That's the rest of that checklist, is checking those three.
Make sure they're working.
Yeah, make sure they're working.
201.
That's more of an instrument pilot check, that's why it's on the checklist, but because instrument flying is so critical these are working, right? Because we're going to go into clouds.
And I know, like, during the takeoff, we were looking at that too. I just need to verbally say it. That say, hey, okay, the airspeed's alive.
On the takeoff, I just have engines in the green, then airspeed's alive.
Yeah.
Clear?
Montgomery ground.
But yeah, that part of the checklist where it says, you know, to check these instruments, if it's a VFR flight, I skip it.
Charlie Alpha, Montgomery ground, runway 28 left, taxi via Golf Hotel Bravo.
All right. Taxi 28 left, Golf Hotel Bravo.
28 right.
28 right.
9 Charlie Alpha.
Another thing examiners love to see is that you have a taxi diagram out during taxi. I think it mentions it in the ACS to up here, taxiways. There you go. Head out the window though. Sorry, I'm introducing distractions to you.
Yeah,
but,
you are.
But at the same time,
I need to manage that though.
Before we started moving, we should have had the taxi diagram out, and then that just checks off that box for the examiner that you have something to reference.
It doesn't show where I am though.
That's because I turned it off.
But you would. Oh, it does. It shows at that one.
And for the map over here, I'm giving you traffic, but nothing else. So you get to see traffic, but you don't get to see...
That's why it's gray.
Montgomery ground, 08 Sierra is ready to taxi.
5908 Sierra, River ground, runway 28 right.
Yeah, that whole exchange got confusing because he said right downwind, which made me think, oh, he wants us to stay clear of the Bravo and do a right downwind. So He didn't say right downwind for the FOS transition, you know.
Altimeter 3015.
So that's why I got all confused, but he's going to let us do the FOS transition. It's just that we're going to contact SoCal on 125.3, and SoCal's going to give us the clearance.
Or close traffic with.
We're doing that.
Cherokee 9206,
after takeoff?
November, Montgomery ground.
Yeah, after takeoff, they're going to say contact departure, and you'll just say contact departure, and he already gave us the frequency. I jotted it down.
Pass me, runway 28 left, 06 number.
We'll angle that way, and then get about 3 feet off the right wheel.
Sierra, pass behind 2 archers off your left, then continue.
And then get about 3 feet from your wheel to the edge of the pavement. Face that way, go that way for a little bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. A little left, and a sharp turn left. Give it a little power in the turn. There you go, straighten the rudder out now with right rudder. Then back to neutral.
Alright, run up.
Let's monitor tower, and we can dial in that frequency 125.3 that they had told us. Then that's ready.
Cherokee 711, traffic ahead into right, steering right base for the parallel runways with Cessna. You're number 1, runway 28
brakes.
left. Good one.
Evil on both.
For traffic 28 left,
trim.
third lane 36711. Wind calm.
Flight controls. Instruments. Okay. 280 is already there. Mixture, best power. Primer in and locked. Max test. 1700 RPM. Okay, mag test. Pretty good. Stay under 100. Mag test, carb heat. Yep. And vacuum, there's no vacuum. Amps.
There is a vacuum. We have a backup attitude indicator.
Oh, okay. Oil pressure is all green. Temperature is green.
Cessna 5.
Idle check. I'm gonna go idle, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And put the carb on too.
5 Bravo Whiskey and back taxi is approved.
Alright, engine is still running.
Still running.
Carb off and bring it up to 900 to 1,000 RPM.
Left the mic and hold this runway 28 left. 5 Bravo.
Okay. Pre-takeoff briefing.
Montgomery Tower, Cherokee 900.
So any issues on the runway?
Any issues on the runway?
We cut the power, come to a stop.
Right.
Any issues with runway remaining? We cut the power, land straight ahead. Otherwise, if we're below 1,000 feet AGL, we're going to pick a landing spot within 30 degrees left to right of the nose and put it down in a field or a road, something like that. We also have highway. Here at this airport, something unique to this airport is the freeways are potentially the 163 and the 805.
Yeah.
And then if we're above 1,000 feet, we're going to attempt a steep turn back around, preferably into the wind. I don't know where the wind's coming from, but steep 45-degree bank all the way back around to runway 10 left to right.
Okay. Briefing done. Okay, we got that. Heading bug.
Set it on your first leg for your cross-country route.
Oh, see? Put it in the bag. You're done. 191.
That can't be right, because that's south.
I got the wrong one, man. That's why. Okay, this did happen.
That's why all the frequencies were wrong?
Yeah, they were above. The 360.
That sounds correct now.
Montgomery Tower, Skyhawk 734 November Kilo.
He sounded,
Skyhawk 734 November Kilo.
unsure there.
We're at 2,600, like the transition to.
And you can always manipulate the heading.
Should we do the 001 though?
Yeah, 001.
Altimeter 3015, got about 2,000 should be fine.
And you can always manipulate the heading bug without going into the menu.
Oh, okay. I didn't have to press it, it'll just by default.
Yeah, and then up here, click on this and go to altitude, right?
Yep.
And then
we're
click
going to 45.
4,500. And then click one time. There you go, now it's set.
How do you... my scratch pad. Your altimeter?
Altimeter was, I wrote it down.
I wrote it down.
3015. Go back. The default action is the altimeter, 3015. Set it here. That seems to match field elevation. Yep. Usually I'll synchronize these if there's a little bit of difference, so maybe I'd bring this up to 440. 440, 440, something like that.
Okay.
So it's a little, so maybe make this your primary, this one you just match up.
Okay, so we're good. Hello? Okay.
Yep, gotcha.
Strobes, we're doing any strobes today?
Sure.
Time, 9 o'clock.
Cherokee 06, November, number 1, runway 28 left.
So do I write that down somewhere?
Clear land, runway.
Are we doing the timing here?
Here, we could do function.
Oh, okay.
There's a timer here. There's also timers on this little thing here, too.
Can I mess with this time?
Yeah, if you want to do mode. Let's see, 59 degrees. There you go. There you go. So that's your timer there. Start, stop, reset.
Okay.
So you also have the same thing over here if you want. What I do on these kind of flights, instead of timing each leg, I just note the actual time that it's 9 a.m., right? I might say like 9:01 or 9:02 a.m. by the time we take off. And then I'll put right here next to MYF 9:02. That way, then I say, okay, what's the time to the next leg? 8 minutes. So add 8 minutes. We should be there at Black Mountain at 9:10.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Got it. Okay.
Also, by noting the time you took off, you have a general idea of how much fuel you burned, because you kind of know when the flight started and how much fuel you had when you started.
Right, okay. So we're ready to talk to the tower then?
Let's get everything programmed as much as we can here. We've got tower frequency.
We got tower.
Approach.
The approach.
Our squawk. We could dial in the ATIS at Chino on this one.
Chino ATIS 12585.
So move this knob. And flop it over to primary. There you go.
And then tower.
I like to use the number 2 just for ATIS, and then this for comms.
Oh, that's okay.
That's my.
So this would be.
I would just leave this like it is, and then on the way back to Montgomery, I just flip it back.
Got it.
And then we'll just worry about other frequencies later.
Cessna 4, November Kilo, altitude your discretion, contact us tower.
So, anything else?
Tower for November Kilo.
Nope, ready. Just maybe review the takeoff check that, what's our speed.
We're going to go full throttle, rotate at 55, best rate is 73.
There you go.
Right.
Flaps up.
And let's go flaps up. Then we're climbing.
It's going to be a right downwind departure.
Right downwind departure.
So it'll be kind of an easterly heading first.
Right, until we get clearance.
Until we get clearance, and then they say cleared to the Bravo.
And then we head to 01. Okay. So tower Skyhawk 50 Delta is at.
Use the full call sign if it's the first radio call on that frequency.
Right. Okay, so
5150 Delta, holding short, 28 right.
Ready for takeoff.
Ready for takeoff, Miramar transition.
Yeah, we're in transition.
Proceed on pilot first, solo, hold the short runway 28 right, requesting close traffic, full stops in sequence.
Skyhawk 445, Bravo Whiskey, Montgomery Tower. Right traffic approved, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
There's an aircraft ahead of me, I don't think I can pass him though.
5 Bravo Whiskey, cancel takeoff clearance, hold short, runway 28 right, advise when you can access the runway.
Holding short runway 28 right, and I'll let you know once the aircraft moves out of my way. 5 Bravo Whiskey.
Montgomery Tower 5150 Delta is at 28 right, ready for takeoff for a Miramar transition.
November 5150 Delta, Montgomery Tower, right downwind approved, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 5150 Delta.
Alright, start rolling. when you read it back to her, you're always allowed to start rolling and remember the runway number as well. So that plane way down there called for takeoff.
Yeah.
He was trying
Montgomery Tower, Bonanza 608 Victor, 28 right, ready for...
angle the plane. Yeah, keep your momentum. Keep your momentum.
Victor, Montgomery Tower, stand by.
All right, clear right.
Clear up.
Yep.
Thanks, Sam.
We don't want to go too
Hey,
slow
morning,
getting on the runway. We
Good, looking for a good
once
flight
they
today.
clear us, we want to,
That looks nice out.
at a safe speed but prompt speed, get going. All right, slow down for the turn. Don't follow the yellow line, just get on the center line. There we go. All right, full power, ease it in. Right rudder, heels on the floor, don't touch the brakes.
Okay, airspeed is alive.
Engines in the green.
Engines in the green.
Looking for 55.
55. There's 55.
Remember,
Rotating.
all the stuff's on the go. There'll be a right downwind departure, runway 28 right, close takeoff.
Turn the radio up a little bit.
Right for IFR release.
0 Victor, false south upwind, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, don't let the wind drift us into the parallel runway.
28 right, 08 Victor.
Remember 5980 Montgomery Tower, hold fire for release.
They'll release it, right? For the
Montgomery
radio.
Tower, Cherokee 9020.
They'll tell us when to switch.
Charlie, gonna switch over to ground.
206, remember, thanks, contact ground.
Montgomery Tower, Skyhawk
Air landing,
445.
taxi light on for visibility.
Remember 5 Bravo Whiskey, thanks, you'll be after the Bonanza.
I think it's my problem.
All right, there's the 500 feet AGL. We could make a entry to the downwind. Okay. Clear over here.
Remember 08 Sierra, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Little right rudder.
Takeoff,
A little more aggressive on the turn.
50 Delta, contact departure 125.3.
Going to departure. 50.
Going to departure, 50 Delta.
All right, let's lift the wing up first to check for traffic. Now you can continue. And while we're continuing to fly, we switch over to SoCal. And we say SoCal, Skyhawk 5150 Delta at Montgomery for the Miramar transition.
SoCal 5150 Delta is at Montgomery for a Miramar transition.
I blocked that. November 41 Kilo advised prior to altitude change.
But he missed it, but let him talk.
November 5150 Delta SoCal approach ident. Miramar altimeter is 3015. See your current requested altitude.
4,500.
4,500, 5150 Delta.
50 Delta ready to contact Montgomery Airport. Cleared through Bravo airspace. See your current altitude.
Current altitude is 1,700. 50 Delta.
Number 50 Delta, cleared through Bravo airspace.
Clear to the Bravo.
Clear to the Bravo.
50 Delta, but it's okay.
Departure
All right, so now Purple Diamond on heading.
2,600, climbing at 3,700.
Number 210 Zulu SoCal approach ready to contact. Half mile east
There you go.
Vermont
We're
Airport.
crossing over the 52. We're now in the Bravo.
I didn't start that.
Wind
That's
calm.
okay. We noted that we took off at 9.
Yeah, by 9 o'clock.
It's 9:06 right now, so I would say we took off at 9:04.
27, wind calm, 3015, 21080.
They have here actual. This is the time.
Bonanza
Time right
608
here.
Victor, 1,800, 7,500, 08 Victor.
Number 0 Victor SoCal approach ready to
All right,
contact.
a little bit of right rudder
Reset
for the climb.
squad
And because we're so dependent on landmarks,
3008
if you need to, sometimes do an
Number
S
0
turn
Zulu, did you want practice
To look for
your landmarks, or even lower the nose temporarily to see the landmark and then continue your climb.
Number 0 Zulu, Roger, advise. Actually, I'll just read it to you. The whole tail weather wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear. Altimeter 3015, runway 27. Say all of your approach requests today.
And Cessna 210 Zulu, we see the RNAV 9er, circle 27 Ramona, followed by the VR Alpha Oceanside Mist, VR Alpha Palomar, full stop.
Number 0 Zulu, Roger, when able, proceed direct to AXOC and join the RNAV final.
I'm following that purple one, right?
No, you want the purple one on the blue to turn until the purple lines up with your 001.
Or remain outside?
The purple one's your ground track. Oh, okay. So basically the wind's coming from the left.
Space heading 0,
So even though we're facing 357 degrees, we're flying 005
Got
degrees.
it.
030, 08 Victor.
A little more then, right?
SoCal, good
Nope,
morning.
a little little bit to the right now.
340 Alpha Romeo leaving 10.
So about 5 degrees to the right. So about 350. I'd say 3. Oh, leave it at 001.
340 Alpha
There you
Romeo.
go. Wings level. You got to anticipate leveling out before you get there. So let me help you just a little bit coming left.
Yankee Bravo,
and roll out before you get there.
600 for 1,002.
Okay.
1,500.
Now the purple diamond is pretty much on the heading bug.
I was confused. I was forcing it to go directly up. That's why. I got it.
Yeah. So 351 is our current heading, but 001 is our actual ground track. Yeah.
Yankee Bravo.
Winds from the west. Obviously, it has to be on our left side for the purple diamond to be on our right side.
Right.
All right, I see the 15 off my right.
Okay.
I see Lake Miramar off my right.
Yep. The Black Mountain right there.
Black Mountain right ahead. And we got 1,000 feet to go. Now that we're more than 1,000 feet AGL, we can transition to a cruise climb. So that's about 80, 85, I'd say 85 knot speed.
Number 082, if I give you a navigation, what will that heading be?
Cruise climb.
Cruise climb, just fly at 85 knots. So
okay.
A cruise climb is
a little bit lower, shallower.
It's shallower.
Number 080, Victor, if I give you a navigation, what will that heading be?
You're getting to your destination quicker by 85 knots.
Yeah.
You're giving the engine better cooling, and you're giving yourself better visibility to look for traffic.
Resume our navigation.
Resume our navigation. 08, Victor.
So what time should we be at Black Mountain by, if we took off at 9? Here, just keep this kind of out and about here. Maybe if you could tuck it there or have it on your lap or whatever makes sense.
904,
if we took off at 904, 7 minutes, 904 plus 7, that would be 911.
912, 911.
So right
now 3
it's
minutes.
Flight 900 SoCal approach, remember
I've got 910 on my clock. What?
909.
Okay. Whatever clock you want to use is fine.
SoCal, good morning, Mooney 569.
As long as it's consistent.
Just use consistent clock, yeah.
1.5 for 10.5.
But I can see Black Mountain right there, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Number 569.
So no matter how far off we are, the calculations are always going to be off.
As long as we see it, right?
As long as we get over the landmark and then start our clock again for the next leg, then we're good.
Number 4 Delta November, contact SoCal approach 134.0.
Okay, we're at 4,000 feet.
34.0, we'll see forward on November.
I'm going to zoom out on here just because there's no traffic within 2 nautical miles. So I'm going to zoom out to 6 nautical miles so that we can see any traffic out there.
Okay, that's 44. And that's 4,500.
Number 7 Romeo Yankee traffic, 2 o'clock, 4 miles southwestbound, descending on at 900,000.
The airspeed build up first. Yep. Then once you get to like 95, 100 knots, then you can bring the power back to 2,500 or so.
We are 2,500.
Then just leave it there. Another thing we can do is lean. So I'm going to do, I'm going to hit lean.
November 5150 Delta, leaving San Diego Bravo airspace, remain this frequency.
50 Delta, remain this frequency.
50 Delta, remain this frequency.
Let's get back on to flying the plane for a second. So divide your attention.
Romeo Yankee traffic, no factor.
Fly the plane.
Los Angeles Center, 128.6.
Look for traffic.
128.6.
Then we can come back to this in a little bit. So go slow here. We're waiting for the first cylinder to peak. So just go slow, lean and slow. The EGT is rising. See? So just keep going. One twist, wait. One twist, wait. If it keeps rising, keep going.
28.6, please.
Okay, we're at Black Mountain.
RPM's getting a little high. Let's pull the throttle back a little bit.
2 boring kilo flight of 9, like to start our
25. There, it's flashing leanest.
I can show it to the next
That's the leanest right now?
Yep.
To initially.
We'll go down to 6,000.
Although we just changed the power, so that's going to kind of ruin it.
Let me show 6,000.
So we have to redo it.
Fair enough.
4 kilo, thank you.
All right, we're over Black Mountain.
Over Black Mountain. Next leg would be 3 minutes, which is Lake Hodges. That lake right there.
Yeah. What heading?
Our heading would be 359. About it.
Yeah, the number's right here. A little bit to the left. And And it looks like it anticipated a crosswind from the left because our heading was 357.
That's about right.
I think the wind's a little stronger than forecasted.
I think it got stronger.
Yep. Alright, so I'm going to do this lean fan again.
Okay.
Because whenever we change power like that, it kind of messes it up. So I'm going to redo it. Alright, so it's already past the peak, so I'm going to enrich it again. And then exit the lean fine. And
November 082, with contact.
Do the lean fine again.
119.875.
And now lean out.
119.875, 21080.
Number 902 Quebec for traffic, flighting 360.
Still rising.
360, 92 Quebec.
Still rising.
You don't want it to rise, right? You just want it where it'll stay where it is.
You want it to peak. So I'm leaning. Eventually it's going to.
41 kilo contact SoCal.
Eventually it's going to reach its hottest temperature.
134.0 for 41 kilo flight. Number 0 Alpha Romeo traffic, 11 o'clock and 7 miles northeastbound, indicates 6,500.
Still climbing.
0 Alpha Romeo.
Alright, there's leanest. So now I'm enriching. I'm going to hit the peak button. That'll just tell me the delta. So there's the peak. And then I'm enriching it until we get to negative 50 on the rich side of peak.
Number 02, expect a level 8,000. You'll get higher with the next sector north of Oceanside.
Roger, 02.
Number 3, Yankee Bravo, contact SoCal approach 134.0.
Alright, close enough. So I'm going to hit exit, so now you're lean.
Number 63, Yankee Bravo, contact approach 134.0.
It looks like that much, like an inch out.
3 Yankee Bravo.
Number 0 Alpha Romeo, maintain 7,000 for traffic underneath you, 11 o'clock and 2 miles northbound, still level 6,500, indicated.
Okay, we're at Lake Hodges.
0 Alpha Romeo.
About right, 3 minutes.
Number 92 Quebec traffic, 10 o'clock and 8 miles southeastbound, level 5,500, indicated. Remain over the coastline, but you can resume on navigation.
Okay, we'll stay over the coastline, resume our navigation, looking for the traffic. 92 Quebec.
914. Next leg would be
so-called
another 3 minutes to
426 Papa.
I can see the freeway intersection.
the freeway intersection. That's already Escondido?
Yep, this is Escondido.
Right.
This is the 15 and the 70,
you have the automated weather Oceanside. If not,
yep,
you advise
that's a 78 over there.
Yep, this is the one.
So that's 6 minutes we should be there.
Papa Whiskey will listen to ASOS.
Number 0 Alpha Romeo, maintain at about 5,000 traffic.
But just aim visually for your wherever you intended to go on your map here. Looks like just to the right of the intersection.
Yeah. So we're gonna be.
So turn a little bit left there.
That little white long building over there.
Yeah, I think that's a Lowe's.
You live here?
Yeah, I live here. That's Lowe's, the big white building.
Number 9, Quebec traffic, no factor, resume on navigation. Contact approach 128.1.
So by the way, we are on flight following because we have a squawk code and we're talking to SoCal.
Right. I figured that's what it was when he gave us a squawk code.
Well, they need a squawk code just because to identify us going through the Bravo. If we wanted to, we could cancel flight following.
608 Victor, leaving San Diego Bravo airspace, remain
but
in frequency.
We could keep it, you know.
They keep it, just another experience.
Yeah, they tell us where to look for traffic.
0 Alpha Romeo traffic, 1 o'clock, 7 miles northeastbound, climbing indicates 3,800.
Okay, flow check. Was it a good time to do that?
Yeah. So I don't see, flaps are up, mixture set.
You're set. Where am I? We're in the right track.
Yep, we're not lost.
Okay, heading.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk
330.
Zulu.
About right.
At,
altitude. We're a little bit high.
3,300.
Since we visually know what our next landmark is, I might dial in whatever the heading is after this leg.
Next landmark will be Hidden Valley Golf Course, which is to the right over there.
Down above 5,500.
Okay. And what heading is it? Heading
340.
340 course. So 340. So you're pretty much already on that.
We are already, yeah.
But we'll just start our note the time again as we cross over this freeway.
The actual freeway.
Traffic looks clear on the screen. Clear outside.
Nobody flying out today. Nice, no traffic. Let's still go to altitude. Okay. Pave. Pilot. I'm good. You good?
Yep.
Aircraft. Looking really good. Environment.
No bad weather.
Everything's clear.
With airport.
Quiet. External factors. I'm not sick. So we're good. We got 30 seconds, and then the next leg would be the golf course, which is 5 minutes.
Twin Cessna 0 for Romeo traffic, no factor, descent your discretion.
Descent our discretion, 0 for Romeo.
Okay, that's 917.
Zero for Romeo, you cleared through Class Bravo, you can now resume on navigation to Montgomery.
On nav to Montgomery, thank you, 0 for Romeo.
So we go 340. There's the golf course already. Right? This is right, because the 15 kind of goes that way. Or just directly where this thing is.
I'm not sure. Maybe you see it. I don't know. Not familiar with this, the golf course. I think it's beyond the terrain. There's some hills right here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That could be too, because I see far greener area that way.
Well, just looking at the chart, it looks like there is some terrain right.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. So it is. It's peeking out to the right of this little hill with that water tower to the left of it.
Can't see what you're referencing, but I'll just wait until another 3 minutes to go by or whatever, and then
4,
and we'll see it.
Yeah. 3 minutes.
I know we're not lost because we got the 15.
We got the 15. We're pretty much tracking the 15.
Pretty much.
0 for Romeo, there's traffic on final just over Penny now. Cessna showing 90 knots. It can remain north of final. We'll just start slowing it up. Contact tower on 119.2.
119.2, have a good day, sir. 0 for Romeo.
Debonair 08 Victor, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6. Good day.
The best weather I've seen in like a year.
Really? 08 Victor, good day.
The visibility is unlimited and the air is perfectly smooth.
It is nice.
And there's like no winds. It's never this perfect. You'll always usually at least have haze or something.
Right, there's a little bit, especially probably when we get out over there.
Yeah, I mean I can see those mountains in LA. That's like, look, let me measure the distance over to that mountain right there. That mountain is 67 nautical miles away.
Wow. Which one is that?
That one is
that's not Mount Baldy.
That one's yeah, that's Mount Baldy, just north of Ontario. And then
that's
this
Big
mountain
Bear
range is that's Big Bear.
Oh, that's Big Bear.
No,
Which
no,
one
no.
Is that one?
The one with the snow is Big Bear.
It's Big Bear.
This is
this is Palm Springs one.
Yeah, that's the San Jacinto, Mount San Jacinto.
Okay.
Yeah, Palm Springs is on the other side of Mount San Jacinto. In between Mount San Jacinto and Big Bear is the Banning Pass.
Right.
And then that little dip in the mountain range is going to Apple Valley, Victorville area.
Okay. Would that be the route if you were to fly to Vegas?
If you were to fly to Vegas, I would go just to the right of Big Bear, in between Big Bear and
Jacinto and that one.
Yeah.
2108 Zulu is departing Ramona at 2000.
Yeah, there's that golf course.
5,000.
Skyhawk 210 Zulu, SoCal approach when able, you can proceed direct to the Oceanside VOR, maintain VFR.
I'll cheat a little and look at my iPad. My iPad says it's underneath us, like we wouldn't see it. Oh, here, right here.
Departure Ohio Charter 213, 1.
Of course.
1,700 for 3,000.
No, that's not it.
213, SoCal
that's just the farm fields.
Climate maintain.
Over there, man. Because we have a hill right here, right?
All I see is, oh, there's a golf course over here and here, but where you're pointing is it's just farming.
Is that farming over there? Did I already fail my thing?
No, I just pointed it out to you. It's the one we just flew over. So mark your time.
We're 4 minutes though. It's just supposed to be 5.
Well, this is classic Pilotage and Dead Reckoning. It's off. They're rounding to the nearest minute. So it's probably calculated at 4 minutes and 31 seconds.
No, that's 3 minutes. You're right.
You might be doing your ground speed might be faster than
Charter 213 contact.
Might be faster than what you planned.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I missed that one.
Have a good day.
SoCal Cessna 350.
Hey guys, the next one is the 1576 split,
Cessna 350,
which is that one up ahead,
departure,
directly in front of us.
Yep.
Because we're going to cross over the freeway, and that's supposed to be about 2 minutes.
We'll still mark the time, just in case we identify the wrong freeway or something, but yep, that is the right one. I'm going to ask if we're supposed to change frequencies, because normally we should have been at 127.3 by now.
Okay.
And SoCal Skyhawk 5150 Delta, just curious if we were supposed to get a handoff.
5150 Delta, negative in about 10 miles.
Copy.
Debonair 08 Sierra, contact approach 128.1.
128.10 Sierra.
What's a debonair?
SoCal approach Delta 1481.
It's like a bonanza. You know when you walk out from the executive, there's a plane that's white with blue, like a teal blue. That's a debonair.
1481 SoCal.
Blowing?
Descend via the Comics 2 arrival. Expect the visual approach runway 27.
Send via the Comics 2 arrival. Expect 27 Delta 1481.
Minutes. Okay.
SoCal Archer 319er Echo Golf 3100, climbing 4500.
Go back.
Archer 319er Echo Golf, SoCal departure, radar contact. VFR climb 4500 is approved, and say altitude leaving.
353.
3300, 9 Echo Golf.
Thank you.
This windiness of the 15 is also maybe another notable landmark.
Yeah.
It's always good to have several landmarks to sort of double check your position. So we think we're approaching here right now.
Yeah.
Look, there's a racetrack. Can we identify that?
Racetrack?
Yeah, look at the map here. Here's a freeway intersection. Just south of the 76, there's a racetrack. Like a horse racing track.
Well, there's a 76 right there. No?
Here, let me
that one over there?
That's this big one right there.
That's a big one.
Yeah, so let me see. I can't see it either.
No, it's not there anymore. That's weird.
Or we're just missing it.
We've got the airport.
But we identified that big one. There's a big one. There's three of them over here. I know.
There's that big one. Yeah, there's a small one.
Yep.
So that one and that one I saw.
Squawk VFR, thanks. We'll talk to you in a bit.
And then look at the freeway. Do the curvy left and then right. Curvy left and then right. There's those the freeway cuts through those terrain right there. So that's right. That's these two elevation peaks right there.
SoCal approach, Cessna 9er 6621 at 4,600 for 6,000.
And then the town of Rainbow right before it.
Cessna 9er 6621.
That one right there.
Yeah, see how it says Rainbow and then City.
Approach Horizon 2204, descending at a flight level 207 for 125.
Horizon 2204, SoCal approach, descend via the Comics 2 arrival. You can expect the visual approach, runway 27.
And we are unable to come to, we're set up for the Hubbard, Horizon 2204.
That's like a 4 minute
oh, man, you guys
to that. We're supposed to be
Horizon
on the left of it.
2204, just continue present heading, maintain 15,000.
Present heading 15,000, Horizon 2204.
Southwest 1292, contact approach on 124.35. Have a good one. And that's the Southwest 1292, approach 124.35.
2435, Southwest 1292, good day.
So jumping landmark to landmark is called Dead Reckoning. And then flying headings and timing it, it's called pilotage. And you're allowed to do both. You can do whatever you want. Dead Reckoning is definitely easier. Pilotage sort of backs it up. Pilotage is this navlog. It's saying fly this heading for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
But Dead Reckoning has the common error of mistaking one landmark for another. But pilotage backs it up, right?
Okay.
Because if you're flying the heading and the time matches with the landmark, plus or minus a minute or so, you know you're on the right track.
Okay. So 4 minutes, we should clear that overpass right there.
Yep.
15.
Charlie, send via the Comet maintain 15,270 knots.
I can see French Valley Airport way out there. There's like
coming in barely
a
readable.
bunch of houses and then a field that's clear and a black runway.
I see it.
That's French Valley Airport.
2282, descend via the Comics 2, expect visual approach 27, United 2282.
United 2282, I got your license plate now, thanks. Delta 1481, contact approach 124.35.
2435, Delta 1481, good day.
Shocking how little traffic there's been on this flight.
I know. Yesterday, Chino, this whole area was busy.
Yeah, on a day like today, usually everyone wants to go flying on a day like today.
Friday was busy.
Horizon 2204, descend and maintain 6,000, fly heading 140.
Descend and maintain 6,000, heading 140. Horizon 2204.
And then 344 after that. Baldy. I want to write that.
Well, Mount Baldy is in that vicinity. That actual peak is called Mount San Antonio. But Mount Baldy is like a lower peak beside it. There's a bunch of peak names. There's Cucamonga Peak.
Yeah.
Mount Baden Powell. But the highest one there is Mount San Antonio, the one with the snow on it.
One. I think we are below that.
Yeah, we're pretty much on your waypoint.
929.
Must be some helicopter. This must be a helicopter so low that negative 2200. See on the screen?
Oh, wow.
So he must be following the freeway right below us.
Okay, next one is 344. And that would be the 215-15 split.
SoCal license 685 Charlie, 3000 descent
right there.
For Montgomery, we have Juliet.
Cherokee 9685 Charlie, SoCal approach. 8 is Juliet, is current in Montgomery. What altitude you descending to?
1,500.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
The helicopter?
Airplane.
It's not on here.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, that's
yeah.
I thought I see
Come down a little bit. So we should be getting that frequency change soon.
50 Delta, contact approach 134.0, good day.
34.
134.0, 50 Delta, thank you.
So, just hit the flip-flop at the top.
Stop your right a half mile, 9,500.
Now all you got to do is say SoCal, Skyhawk, 5150 Delta, 4,500. That's all you got to say, your call sign and altitude.
This is SoCal?
Yeah, SoCal.
Okay, altitude, your discretion, maintain visual separation from the both Skyhawks.
Maintain visual separation for 99157.
There's 3 Yankee Bravo, resume on navigation.
Resume on 63 Yankee Bravo.
Approach from Cessna 5111 Juliet.
Let's fly our heading that we're supposed to fly.
500.
What's this leg's heading?
5111 Juliet, approach.
344, some purple diamond.
What's your, where are you going today?
We're doing an aerial survey
just 15 split.
5 to 10 miles south of Palm Springs, and we're requesting 14,500 on the altitude.
And number 11 Juliet, roger.
There's French Valley. And there's Lake Elsinore.
63 Yankee Bravo, we are not landing at Big Bear. We're going to fly around and watch the skiers and then go back to Carlsbad.
Okay, Sierra 3 Yankee Bravo, radar service terminated. You can squawk VFR, frequency change is approved. Just give me a call back when you want to head back.
63 Yankee Bravo, we're not going to go lower. Can we just stay with you?
Negative. Radar service terminated. One flight following. Contact LA Center 126.35.
126.35 on the way back, thanks.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 5150 Delta is at 4,500.
Morning, SoCal 317 Lima, level 12,000.
317 Lima, SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter 3017.
3017.
Give them a chance to respond. No?
5150 Delta, SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter 3017, advise Chino information Yankee.
We'll advise when we have the ATIS, 50 Delta.
We'll advise when we have the ATIS, 50 Delta.
Yeah, so he just gave us an altimeter setting, which I missed it already, but let's see.
901 Lima, radar service terminated.
According to my ADS-B, the altimeter here at French Valley is 3018.
Cessna 4 Mike Alpha, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, squawk VFR,
So
157, radar service terminated.
We're going to hit the receive button up here, so we're still listening to them, but we're going to listen to the ATIS at the same time.
Okay.
See if we can pick it up. I don't hear anything. So one thing is that if we're really far away and terrain's in the way of our picking up,
21, good day.
this right here, if you go ahead pull it out and
turn
the volume down, now you can kind of hear it. That's turning.
7 Charlie Alpha, contact approach 125.3.
Hold on 1 second. I think we should just wait till we get closer.
Yeah. Approach Legion 206, sending through 15,000 via the Disney 5. We have information pop up.
Traffic 1,000 above at our...
50 Delta, remain east of the 15 freeway for parachute jump activity.
Remain east of the...
Remain east of the 15, 50 Delta.
That means...
Legion 206,
the right side.
approach Ontario
So
altimeter 3017.
you can follow the 15, just turn and follow the 15. Aim further downstream, but you just want to be on the right side because they're parachute jumping by Lake Elsinore.
Yeah, and this way right here.
Descend and maintain 8,000, expedite descent.
All right, we'll hurry down.
And we talked about that. That was charted on the chart, the parachute jumping.
Legion 1206, maintain 13,000.
That's a 7-minute leg.
Just to confirm that the Legion 206.
Legion 206, maintain 13,000.
You're doing a good job on staying ahead of everything.
Thanks.
Legion 2, 2 minutes.
Traffic's no factor anymore.
Potential aircraft, parachute jumping in progress, vicinity of Lake Elsinore at or below 10,500 in 2 minutes.
So in 2 minutes, they're going to be dropping parachuters.
About 5 miles northwest of the airport.
We'll get to see them.
Sound 7,600.
Have you jumped?
Southwest 833.
Once in San Diego.
128.1.
128.1, good day, Southwest 833.
Twin Cessna 11 Juliet climbs approved.
We also are in communication with SoCal, which means we are cleared into the Charlie.
Oh yeah.
SoCal Southwest 2341.
So if we do hit the Charlie, it's okay. He hasn't told us remain clear, yeah.
2341, SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter 3017.
3017, Southwest 2341.
Legion 206, descend via.
Descend via Legion 206.
Transport 3441 heavy SoCal departure, squawk 57.
But right now the difference between our ground track and heading is about 1 degree, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh,
and what
I want to stay here.
And what's your navolog for
Lake
Elsinore?
305, 303.
305. So it's actually was predicting the wind was going to be on our right side because it was having us crab to the right. But actually the wind is coming from... Oh, look at that. Now the wind shifted on our right.
San Bernardino, say altitude leaving.
So actually this is correct.
That's good.
But
where did that pick that?
41 heavy, turn west, heading 110,
it just changed. We just encountered a slight wind changes all the time.
Right. But does the sensor pick it up from the aircraft sensors, or?
Oh, the ground track, what it does is it takes the GPS position, and it knows you were here 1 second ago, and that you were here now, and then it draws the line.
Nice. Okay.
Approach Skylane 7439 Quebec, level 9,500.
So yeah, you only get ground track information with GPS.
Approach Ontario altimeter 3017.
301.
Then after that, it's just straight all the way through to the next one, which is Lake Matthews. The Matthews? Yeah.
Well, you had this waypoint. We haven't gotten to that one.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Like
that's on the north end of the Lake Elsinore. So basically, when we get past the water, a beam, then we're there. Let's see if we can get the ATIS now.
Runway 26 right and runway 26 left. Attention all aircraft.
What I do is whenever I'm listening to two frequencies, I hover my finger on number 2, so that if they start to radio call me, I can shut it off immediately.
Okay.
Approach procedures.
So I kind of do this, hover like this and write down.
Reported fails. The advisory airman has this weather information for California coastal waters available on flight service frequencies. Escape position on initial contact. Read back runway.
Legion 206, traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles southeast bound, 7,000, Boeing 767.
You evaded.
We're looking for that traffic, Legion 206.
Transport 3441 heavy, traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles southwest bound, 11,000 for 8,000.
Variable at 4, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 10, dew point -1, altimeter 3018, west runway 26 right.
Mike, remain east of the 15 freeway for the Lake Elsinore jump zone.
Remain east of the 15 freeway for jumper.
For further information, contact flight service frequencies. Use caution for trains in the vicinity of Chino Airport.
Legion 206.
Instrument approach procedures and obstacle departure procedures.
Transport 3441 heavy.
So I got the most important information was Yankee, altimeter, and what runways. So I just want to get the runways.
Yeah. Position on initial contact.
Approach Roger 319er, Echo Golf, 4,500.
Caution for birds and wildlife in the vicinity of Chino Airport. Advised on initial contact, you evaded Yankee.
Approach, 3086.
Chino Airport, Yankee 1649er, Zulu weather, wind variable at 4, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 10.
This body of water is
39 Quebec, change my frequency 12.
prominent landmark.
Runway 26 right.
27.0, 39 Quebec.
Runway 26 right and runway 26 left. Attention all
Legion 206, what was your type?
For Chino, for further information, contact flight service frequencies. Use cost.
Roger. And Echo Alpha Lima 3086 heavy, SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 3017. Is that Eastern?
Service frequencies. Position on initial contact.
Eastern 3086 heavy, intercept the localizer, runway 32 at March. March information, uniforms current, descend and maintain 9.
Should be dropping parachuters soon.
Yankee 1649er, Zulu weather, wind variable at 4.
Legion 206, contact approach 128.1.
128.1, Legion 206, good day.
West runway 26 right, approaching east, landing and departing, runway 26 right and runway 26 left.
And air transport 3441 heavy, traffic at your 11 o'clock and 3 miles eastbound, 11,500 and climbing the Twin Cessna. Turn right, heading 150.
Approach procedures and obstacle departure procedures. Check notice for details. Advisory airman has this weather information for California coastal waters available on flight service.
I keep missing the runway.
Yeah, me too. I haven't seen anybody go there.
In the vicinity of Chino Airport. Advised on initial contact, you evaded.
This is the just off our. That's the airport they dropped.
Chino Airport, Yankee 1649er, Zulu weather, wind variable at 4, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 10, dew point -1.
Air transport 3441 heavy, SoCal approach, turn right, heading 150, vector for traffic.
Departing runway 26 right and runway 26 left.
26 left and right. 26 left? Yeah, 26 left and right.
Traffic 11 o'clock and 2.5 miles northeastbound, 12,300 climbing to Twin Cessna.
We got traffic 800 above, coming head on.
Citation 2 Golf Sierra, contact approach 126.7.
I got him.
Southwest 2341, contact approach 124.1.
Way above the mountain line, the horizon.
41 heavy, traffic no factor, proceed direct Hemet.
Direct Hemet, air transport 3441 heavy.
Way above.
Twin Cessna 11 Juliet, resume on navigation.
He's 900 above.
Yeah, 11 Juliet.
Eastern 3086 heavy, descend and maintain 6,000.
I lost him, but he wasn't. We'll watch him here.
Lookout block on November 1290 Romeo 7.
We can also let SoCal know we have
Romeo, SoCal approach.
Yankee at Chino.
Ontario altimeter 3017, remain east of the 15 freeway.
3017, stay east of the 15, 90 Romeo.
Don't move your eyes too much. Let your eyes focus in one spot, then move them.
Left for 080 for 90 Romeo.
And traffic will be at your 11 o'clock, 5 miles southwestbound, Boeing 737, 8,000.
I see him.
Traffic in sight, he's cleared us. 90 Romeo.
You maintain visual separation from the Boeing 737.
While you're looking for him, if you can't find him, always come back to here to reorient yourself.
SoCal approach 50 Delta, we have information Yankee for Chino Airport.
SoCal approach Sun Devil 19, 12,700 descending to Scuba 2.
Sun Devil 19 SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter 3017.
3017 on the meter, Sun Devil 19, thanks.
304, 5 minutes.
Approach Archer 319er, Echo Golf 4,500, and we have Bravo for Riverside.
Eastern 3086 heavy, contact March approach 133.5.
335.
Transport 3441 heavy, contact LA Center 125.65.
565 LA, air transport 3441 heavy.
Sun 19, contact approach 127.0.
Is that for 19?
Sun 19, affirmative 127.0.
127, nothing, Sun 19, good morning.
Morning, Cessna 55291, SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter 3017, remain east of the 15.
Remain east of the 15, 291.
Turkey 319er Echo Golf, SoCal approach, remain east of the 15.
East of 15, under Golf.
Is 6
Shot
minutes.
2, roger, and Cherokee 9 Echo Golf, Riverside information, Bravo's current.
Lake Matthews.
Lake Matthews, that's 6
That's
minutes.
a popular training area.
The Manor Golf has a Bravo Riverside.
Noted, yeah, it's noted on the chart as caution, intensive flight training area.
I did read that.
Frequency 123.5 below 4,500 feet. But we're on SoCal, which is better than a traffic advisory because SoCal can
They'll
see.
tell us everywhere.
Yeah, they'll tell us everyone. So basically our top of descent was...
And November 90 Romeo, you can resume navigation east of the 15.
Where is San... That's not San Bernardino.
That's March Air Force Base.
That's March.
Yeah. San Bernardino's against the mountains over
right
there.
Over there. Right over these mountains right
11 Juliet, contact
and then Riverside right there?
Just advise them we're going to be doing your...
No, Riverside's over here in the city. You can't see San Bernardino. San Bernardino's way over there.
Past that, because I used to live in Moreno Valley.
Yeah.
And I worked at San Bernardino Airport area.
You see the M on Moreno Valley?
Yep.
SoCal approach, Sierra 63 Yankee Bravo, departing Big Bear at 11,500. Request flight following to Carlsbad.
Usually if the wind's out of the west too, we get a lot of turbulence off of these hills there.
63 Yankee Bravo, SoCal approach, clock 0245.
0245, 3 Yankee Bravo.
That one target.
50 Delta, contact approach 125.5.
20.
2505. 25 decimal 50 Delta.
Hey, permanent. Good day. Cessna 6 Mike, contact.
You can always abbreviate it by saying 25.5.
25.5.
125.3, take a mic.
Or 125.5.
Radar.
Alright, so now we switched over to 125.5. All you gotta say is Skyhawk, SoCal, Skyhawk 5150 Delta, level at 4,500. And I might even tell them we have Yankee.
We have Yankee. Who's this?
SoCal.
Approach?
Yeah, but you just say SoCal. You don't have to say approach.
SoCal Skyhawk 5150 Delta is at 4,500.
Number 5150 Delta SoCal approach, the on-air altimeter 3017.
3017.
3017. We also have information Yankee 50 Delta.
Roger.
That's about the same. Clearly not much change.
SoCal approach command G1440 actually is with you at 23 for
Sometimes
3.
I do when you go to the desert, like Palm Springs area. I've seen this drop half an inch.
If we could.
Really?
Huge amount, yeah. Like hundreds of feet difference.
Low approach again.
40 X-ray, depart Paradise, heading 080.
Short distance.
We'll depart Paradise.
Alright, so we got somebody 1100 above us and somebody 1900 below.
And 40 X-ray, your low approach instructions remain the same.
I zoomed in 2 miles, so he's within 2 miles over. There he is.
I see him. That was easy.
Yep.
Where's the 800 one?
I zoomed in and about, yeah.
That's about it.
So now we thinking ahead of the airplane. We're getting to the end of our trip here.
Yeah, we gotta do the descent.
Descent.
And that's gonna be... We're starting descent now. I mean, over at Lake Matthews in...
Abeam Lake Matthews,
right. At 304.
Basically a beam, see that road that goes into Lake Matthews from the freeway?
Yeah.
That bridge? That road, basically a beam, that bridge is where you had put your waypoint for top of descent. Sometimes my rule of, top of descent 3 miles doesn't work if there was a big mountain in between our current position and the airport, we would have to avoid the mountain, right? We wouldn't want to descend into the mountain.
Yep.
Right? So there are some exceptions to that rule, but here it's pretty flat, right? So we could use that rule. But in terms of getting ahead of the airplane, we got the ATIS.
Got the ATIS.
Let's dial in our tower frequency.
12585. Right.
Yeah, just rotate the knob is fine. There you go. Don't switch it, because we're still with SoCal.
Right.
SoCal will hand us off.
Right.
Or what you can do is say, we'd like to cancel flight following, and then you switch. Sometimes I've noticed ATC doesn't tell me that I can begin a descent. So what I would do is when we get to our top of descent, you would say, Skyhawk 50 Delta request VFR descent. The reason you say VFR descent is that you're letting them know that you're going to be descending. It's not legally required when you're VFR to notify them, but it's good because then you're being predictable. They want to know, oh, you're descending, okay, that affects the traffic situation, right?
Does that...
And by saying VFR descent, it doesn't restrict us. It gives us the opportunity to descend to wherever we want to.
Does it stop... But it's not a key for them to stop flight following.
No, but he probably will cancel it, yeah. But it's not necessarily a point for him to stop flight following. It's just to let him know that, hey, we're descending. So just in case there's an airplane like 500 feet or 1,000 feet below us, and we're going to go right into him, we're letting you know that that's what we're doing.
So when we start descent, do we start doing the checklist, the CGUM stuff, or?
I do the CGUM checklist a couple, no more than a couple miles out, but if we're entering downwind, then I would do it on the downwind. Here, we're probably going to get a base entry to straight. So in that case, I run the checklist about 1,000 to 2,000 feet above airport elevation.
Okay.
Which is just a few miles out.
There's a plane down there, yellow.
Yeah, I got him. He's this guy right here. Looks like an aerobatic airplane, maybe. So go ahead and say, SoCal Skyhawk 5150 Delta, we're going to start a VFR descent.
Approach Skyhawk 9792 Victor 8500.
Skyhawk 9792 Victor, SoCal approach on trail altimeter 3017.
3017, 93.
SoCal Skyhawk 5150 Delta, we want to start the VFR descent.
Skyhawk 5150 Delta, VFR descent approved at or above 4,000, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles, maneuvering 3,500, indicated type unknown.
At or above 4,000.
At or above 4,000, 5150 Delta.
So she's letting this descent, but only 500 feet because of traffic.
Yeah.
And you can see we got a lot of traffic now.
530, contact approach 124.6, good day.
Free bug,
124.6, good day.
4,000.
Number 40 X-ray, turn left heading 360.
Whatever your next leg is.
36040 X-ray.
313, 313.
Number 40 X-ray, maintain VFR conditions at or above 3,000 in the turn traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles eastbound, 1,800, indicated type unknown, looks like they're climbing.
Okay, we'll maintain 3,000 in the turn, 40 X-ray.
Alright, I got this guy 900 below. Let's get down to 4,000 and look out for him. He's within the 2 mile ring. So he's somewhere over here within 2 miles. I'm going to zoom in. Should be 800 below, 700 below. There he is.
I see him.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yep, I got him. Yep, looks like he'll pass off our side here. Alright, looks pretty clear of him now, so down to 4,000.
And 50 Delta's got that traffic in sight.
50 Delta, roger, VFR descent approved, altitude your discretion.
Altitude my discretion, 50 Delta.
So I let her know that I see him. Now that that makes her feel comfortable in letting us descend. So now bug our TPA.
14?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
It is 14, yeah.
Yeah, 14.
And
so
that is...
She kind of caused our descent to start a little late now, right?
Yeah.
So I gotta fly that heading. We might be able to see the airport from here. I can see Corona Airport. This is the 91.
Yep.
And I've got Chino Airport in sight. Fly your heading.
November 40 X-ray, 3 miles from Linden, turn left heading 290.
You see all these warehouse buildings? Great. It's just to the left of that in a field.
Approved operation for 40
That's the Chino Airport.
50 Delta, contact Chino Tower.
Chino Tower.
Chino Tower, 50 Delta.
We got ATIS dialed in. 118.5.
118.5.
118.5, yeah. Alright. Nope. The top one switches it. There you go. So there's the airport.
This one right here, right? Yeah, see these white ones and then it's to the left of it.
Yep.
Cherokee 120,
Chino
number 2
already?
to follow your company, either downwind south of the
pull the power back.
Number 2 to follow, runway 26 left, cleared for the option.
Number 2, Cliff Dash behind company 12 Juliet.
So you just say we're 5 miles south of the field, inbound to land with Yankee.
Chino Airport, Skyhawk 5150 Delta is 5 miles.
To the southeast.
Southeast.
So it's 5150 Delta Chino Tower, Chino Airport dimension Zulu Square, wind calm, number 3018. Did you want a full stop or pattern work?
Full stop.
Full stop, 50 Delta.
50 Delta, follow the 15 freeway northbound for a left base to runway 26 right.
Follow the 15 left base.
Follow 15 left base, 50 Delta.
There's the 15, I assume. I could double check that on my map.
KMYF 1440 X-rays with you.
Yeah, this is the 15.
KMYF 1440 X-ray Chino Tower, welcome back. Runway
So just like this heading, we don't have to exactly get to it. But there's the airport.
Approach, you'll call the left turn.
We're actually going to be on base.
Delta. Start reducing to final, will be number 2 to follow at Comanche. They're at your 1 o'clock in 4 miles. Report
And we actually did, I think we did hit the Charlie, but we were cleared through it because we were talking to SoCal. So we can run our Seagumps.
50 Delta, did you copy? Start reducing to final, please. You're number 2 to follow at Comanche. They're on a 5 mile final. They're at your 1 o'clock in about 4 miles.
Alright, traffic in sight, reducing speed 50 Delta.
Comanche 40 actually
by this heading.
Your position is Cessna, they're northbound. They have you in
let's
sight.
level off at 1400. We'll keep going down, but 1400.
Where's the traffic?
I want to say that's the white guy right there. Let's, I'll look for the traffic, you run your Seagumps.
Cherokee 12 Juliet, again, you're number 1, runway 26 left, 50, the option, traffic on a 4 mile off for the parallel runway is a Comanche, there'll be a low approach only.
Make sure.
Let's level off here a little early, like 1700, just hold 1700, just because I can tell we're getting low.
Yeah.
So, and we want to go slow to fit in behind this traffic. I see him on the screen here, that's him right there.
So it's a 50 Delta. You can continue that northeastern heading to follow that Comanche. Number 2, they're a low approach only. Runway 26 right, clear to land number 2.
Clear to land 26 right, number 2, 50 Delta.
All right, that guy's going into Ontario. He's going into Ontario, so I don't.
That's not him.
Warrior 46 Echo, number 2 to follow your company on the downwind. They're about to turn left base. Runway 26 left, clear to the option.
So go ahead, fly with the 15. This guy's going into Ontario Airport. That's a commercial airliner at Ontario.
Right. 6 with you, continue downwind. Now you're looking for
your descent, level off.
On a 4.5 mile final, just over the 15 freeway. Report the
add a little power.
Looking for traffic.
Find the airport. We were assigned 26 right.
26 right, so a little bit more.
Give it a little more power. We're getting slow.
Comanche 40 X-ray, traffic turning left base for the parallel runway at Cherokee.
Okay, 40 X-ray, we're looking for him.
Turn on this road. Okay, we're at flap range.
Traffic 40 X.
I'll put 10 feet.
Comanche 40 X-ray, thank you. Runway 26 right, clear low approach. I will call the left turn.
Okay, we're clear for low approach. You'll call the left turn.
I dialed in the ILS for you.
Thank you.
26 right, right side runway. When we make a full stop, do you want to just taxi back to the runway for takeoff, or do you want to go for a shutdown?
Let's go shutdown.
Okay. All right, Seagumps.
Seagumps, carb heat, pull on. Gas in both, undercarriage, make sure full rich. Props set, seat belts and switches are set. Landing light on?
Sure. And I see on the ADSB that our traffic is, way ahead now. He's like more than 2 miles ahead, so we got plenty of spacing.
Warrior 46 Echo, traffic on a 2.5 mile final parallel runway Cessna.
Looking for traffic, first cargo.
So we're still probably
40 X-ray, traffic 1 o'clock
2 miles from the runway, so we can do like 70, 75 for now.
For the north side.
And then when we're like 1 mile from the runway, we can slow down to 65.
Nora 40 X-ray, you can continue to climb out. Left turn is approved. Contact SoCal departure.
Okay, left turn approved. 140 X-ray. We'll contact SoCal. Bye.
GoPro's still going. Good. You've got the VASIs off the left side of the runway. It shows we're high. And we got the ILS saying we're high, so we can kind of nose down a bit. Pull the power back, shoot for 70 knots. Pull the power even more, and just nose down there.
This is 50 Delta, traffic turning left base parallel runway Cherokee.
Inside 50 Delta.
Okay, inside 50 Delta.
Thank you.
Yeah, there he is. So he's landing on the left side runway. We'll just double check that he doesn't overshoot and hit us.
Yep,
or
see him. Okay, I'm gonna another
speed checks. We go 20.
Speed checks.
All right, looks like he's
Cherokee
lining up.
76 Whiskey, the Cessna is 1 mile final, 1
now we
o'clock
can
at a mile and a half,
shoot for 65 knots.
Cessna.
We have traffic in sight.
So pull the power all the way out
Cherokee
because we're
76
high.
Whiskey, thank you. They're a full stop as well.
We'll
Windcom,
keep descending until we get 2 red lights and 2 white lights.
Clear land 76 Whiskey.
Just kind of aim a little lower, nose down for 65 knots. Nose down for 65 knots. Nose down for 65 knots. There you go. Airspeed's building up to 65. Let it get a little lower until we get some red lights on that VASI. Wind seems pretty calm.
Cherokee 12, number 1, runway 26 left, clear for the option. Your
Nose
company is
down a little
touching
bit.
down, rolling out now.
I got 1 red light. Now you can start adding a little bit of power in. 2 red lights.
Chino Tower, Beechcraft 974 Bravo at 26 right at Papa.
Come a little to the right.
974 Bravo, Chino Tower, ready to stand by for 2 arrivals. Stand by.
Just pick your aiming point now, 65 knots, and aim at a single point. Use your power as needed. Nose down, get a little slow, power. Nose down whenever you add power. Alright. Get a little lower, Start your round out. Hold it off. No, too much pull. Let's get lower. Hold that sight picture. Alright, now light braking, we can maybe make kilo.
Cessna 50 Delta, expedite down to Kilo, right at Kilo ground point 6, traffic share final.
Right on Kilo, expedite 50 Delta.
Cherokee 76 Whiskey.
My controls are set so I can expedite us.
Okay. I didn't know how much speed we can do to make that turn.
Alright, we need the ground frequency. I'll clear us.
Follow your 46 second number 2 to follow your company downwind, beam the numbers, about to turn left base. Runway 26 left, clear for the option number 2.
Ground is 121.6.
left, just an option, 46 second.
What am I saying?
Chino ground, Skyhawk 5150 Delta, clear at Kilo going to transient.
Chino ground 5150 Delta is at Kilo for transient.
Cessna 5150 Delta, Chino ground, say parking again?
Transient 50 Delta.
Transient 50 Delta.
5150 Delta, you can make a right turn there on Alpha, and then it'll be a left turn, your discretion, or straight ahead and Kilo, whatever you want to do. Transient just ahead into your right.
Alright, just to the right.
Alright, just to clarify for 50 Delta, you want us to take a right, and then the airplanes that are right next to us, this is the transient?
50 Delta, you can either do a right or straight ahead and Kilo and come the back way. It will be your choice, but all those where the airplanes are of your right, that's all a transient there.
Oh.
Okay, we'll go straight ahead and then behind them into transient 50 Delta.
50 Delta, it's another transient by the northwest. Where are you exactly going?
We want a bathroom break. Is there a bathroom near here?
50 Delta, there's an FBO just south, question just north of the tower. Flying Tigers, I'm not pretty sure I have that.
Right there.
Okay, we're just going to come into this transient right on our side here, 50 Delta.
Chino ground, November 114 Mike, hotel hangars, taxi with Zulu.
Nice thing about ground is
ground, Warrior 4317 Golf, Chino Aviation.
it's not as urgent, you know, you've got time to sort of have a conversation on ground control frequency.
The
FBO.
Runway 26 right, taxi Alpha cross runway 21.
Yeah, let's see, maybe we go further down, I don't know, this guy was going to be in my way.
Short 4317 Golf.
And then Commander verify 1114
Mike, hotel hangars, taxi with Zulu.
114 Mike, Chino.
Maybe what we'll do is find a spot here and push back.
Alpha cross runway 21.
For Mike, 26 right via Kilo Alpha, cross 21.
I guess right here.
Yeah. Cherokee 837 Whiskey at hotel would like to taxi to flight type.
Cherokee 837 Whiskey, Chino ground taxi via Alpha, Delta Mike.
Taxi via Alpha Delta Mike 76 Whiskey.
This one right here. Okay.
Avionics.